Good morning from Cusco. We are about to meet up with our guide and head out on a tour that's going to take us all the way to Lake Titicaca, or the town near Lake Titicaca. It is a little chilly this morning. They had a different tea that's supposed to help with altitude sickness. It's munya, which is a mint-like tea. Evie's tired. It's very early. Yeah, I don't know what exactly we're gonna do or go to today. That was the beauty of booking the tour and the scary part of booking the tour. So we'll see you on the adventure. All right, so we got swept into a van from our hotel and then swept to a bus station, and now we are on a very nice bus that, surprise, has Wi-Fi, which is nice because we can get messages and still be connected to people and do things. But we also got our route. So we are going from Cusco to Andean to tour a church, and then we are going to Rachi, which is a temple that we are going to visit. Then we have a lunch included. Then we are going to La Raya, which looks like it's like the border between the regions or something, I think I read. Then Pukara, which is a Stone Age museum, it looks like. And then we end up in Puno. And look who's on the thing. My guy, Emperor Cusco. But yeah, so this should be a very comfortable bus ride today. Yep. So we'll see you at the first stop. He just passed out pieces from this gigantic loaf of sweet bread. So it's bread, chocolate, raisins, sesame, and chocolate chips. So let's try it. It tastes kind of like a panettone. Not super sweet, but I didn't get very many of the chunks in mine. Evie, do you want to try it? No? Okay. Yeah, it tastes like bread. The Church of San Polo Apostol is known as the Sistine Chapel of the Andes. You can't take pictures inside, so enjoy this one that I stole from the internet. The stonework on the ground here is really cool. You've got a llama and circles, and then some like other kinds of designs.
Look how cute that was.
He was mentioning these trees and something about the Spanish, but I wasn't listening very carefully because the people behind us are kind of annoying and I had my headphones in. You said the dog is cute. There are stray dogs,
Like
and I don't think they're strays. I think they're owned by people.
It looks like Lady from Lady and the Tramp, but different color.
Like a Cocker Spaniel.
Yes.
They're also like purebred purebred dogs.
Like a husky.
Yeah, we've seen huskies and collies and beagles and golden retrievers and like everything. And some of them are even wearing like little homemade sweaters and stuff.
Look, another one. There's more.
But they truly are just everywhere. Everywhere we've been, there have been dogs everywhere. And they don't seem to care about people, but they care about each other. So they all have their little packs and stuff. But yeah, it's interesting. And that one looks like Tramp.
It does. It really does.
This is a super cool tree. So we've arrived at our second stop. It is another Incan town. I did a little reading on it. It was
You have Wi-Fi.
because I have Wi-Fi. It stopped working for her. But it was an Incan village, like stopping point on the road, one of the Inca trails. Probably it had a large military base and a temple, and then houses and storerooms. where they would have kept grain and the things that they farmed around here. There's a artificial lake that they used, and it's one of the places where they raise the black llama for the sacrifices in the temples, like we learned about at Machu Picchu yesterday. Yeah, and we walked through the little market that they have in all of these places, and there was a little lammy. He was so cute. This is the remaining wall of the temple.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain how this was built.
Mm-hmm.
So there's hills, and now the houses that would go down, and these little things are columns that would attach to the roof that would form the roof in the center.
Mm-hmm. So that was the middle section,
Yeah.
and the roof came down either side. Mm-hmm.
Adobe that they use to build houses. They build it the same way that people, but then they make it so real. They made it out of animal food,
Mm-hmm.
like cactus juice,
Uh-huh. Dirt,
dirt,
clay, and straw.
straw, and then they would mix it together with their feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would start.
And that's what the top of the temple's made out of. So, the houses behind us were built by the Inca, and they were inhabited by the workers and the weavers and the people, because this wasn't so much of a town as it was like a stopover point on the Inca roads, right? The houses back here are round, and that is where people that came with families would live, but those were actually built by the indigenous people before the Inca. And the reason that the Spanish didn't destroy all of this is because it wasn't really a town, it was just this huge stopover point. And so they took the people that were here and moved them elsewhere, founded other towns, and just sort of abandoned this and left it be. So now we get to visit what's left of it. Evie keeps saying that the landscape does not look real. It looks like a movie set or a painting, especially over there. We just keep saying that the landscape is so unique that it just looks fake. So
Look how cute!
there was a puppy that was inside the restaurant, and it really wants back in, but it was begging for food, and so they threw it out.
I wanted it to come over here.
So this restaurant is owned by the bus company, so it's one of those tourist spots where they take the tour groups to feed them lunch. But this one I think was better than the other one. Yeah, I think it was definitely better than the other one.
Because the desserts at the other place were better.
Oh, because they had the picarones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. This one had like a passion fruit cheesecake that was pretty good. The fruit was fine. And the other entree things, they make a good mashed potato here because it's the potato capital of the world. So they better make a good mashed potato. Evie had rice and noodles and some pasta salad and some veggies. She did have some veggies. All of their prepared salads were good. Yeah, all in all, really, I think we're both full, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
You can still hear the panpipes in the background. There's a whole backyard at the lunch place, and some of the other kids in our group are playing on the playground, but Evie's, of course, gone to see if she can get the dogs to give her some attention. Very different than the young Evie, who was terrified of dogs. Evie very much likes this dog that kept sneaking into the restaurant. Hi, buddy.
It's a girl.
Girl. It's a girl. You're right. You're right. It's a girl. There's just, you know, alpaca back here, playground, train tracks over there, little waterfall action.
Hey, buddy.
It's pretty here. This is just so beautiful and incredible. It just doesn't look real. So tomorrow is the most sacred day in the Incan religion that a lot of the Quechua still practice, where it's the day of Pachamama, the Mother Earth, and so apparently we're going to get woken up by fireworks tomorrow, and all of the people blessing their houses and purifying everything and making their offerings to Pachamama. So we've seen these on the roofs of all of the houses, and I was wondering what they were, so I actually looked it up last night, and it talked about it being a fertility ritual. They have little holes in the top, you can see, that you put chicha or something into as an honor offering to the gods for fertility. And before the Columbian Exchange, they were in the shape of llamas, and after the Columbian Exchange, they became the shape of bulls. So this was the museum at Pukara, which was established in 500 BC, one of the first urban settlements in the Andes. Obviously, way predates the Inca. So they have the Kawadi coffee here. It's the coffee that is digested by Kawadi and then pooped out, and then they roast the beans.
No, you're not drinking.
But it's supposed to be like one of the best coffees in the whole world. It's super expensive though. It's like $8 for a drink, and then it's like $28 for like the small container of it. You don't want to try Kawadi pooped out coffee? No? You don't want to try. Kawadis are so cute. They have them at the Science Center.
I know they do.
I know. This might be my only chance in my life to try that coffee.
Well, have fun.
All right, so I did end up getting the Kawadi coffee, because how was I not going to get the Kawadi coffee? It is considered one of the delicacy coffees of the world, and it comes from the Peruvian Amazon, and the Kawadi eat the coffee berries off the tree and then poop them out, and then that's when the farmers gather them and roast them. So it's similar, something similar happens with something in Greece with goats. But now I can't remember if it's olive oil, if it's or what it is. But there is something similar. But anyway, here we go. Salud. It tastes like a very smooth coffee. So I guess the Kawadi poop takes some of the bitterness out. I mean, yeah, it's very good coffee. I don't know if it was worth what I spent on it. Which really, in the scheme of things, was like $6, but still. Okay. So yeah, here we go. Cheers to Kawadi poop coffee. So, Evie's got a little altitude sickness going on, and I have a bit of a headache myself. So we got a little Coca candy, and she had that. Oh, did you already finish it? Because now she's digging into the Skittles.
This is what that candy tastes like.
This is, yeah, the,
Wait, let me confirm.
Okay, confirm. The custard apple.
That's what it tastes like.
That's what it tastes like? So fascinating. This guide also just gave us some agua de Florida to breathe into, and he had me put it on her forehead because it's another natural remedy for altitude sickness. I also bought some because it also cleanses spaces, so we might do that at the school before we start. I also bought a little ceramic bowl that's
good.
okay. The iPad took a dive. A ceramic bowl that's the colors of the ceramic bowls are just like the colors of the cats, the ceramic cats in Japan. They all kind of represent a different blessing or a different thing that you're asking for. So I got the tranquility one for Swan. All right. How was the coca candy? What did it taste like? You don't know what it tasted like? It didn't taste like anything? Okay. Well, all right. I hope the headache goes away. We have made it to our hotel in Puno on Lake Titicaca. Evie is not feeling the best. No. Here's our room. We have hot water for tea, so we can make some coca tea, or what was the other one this morning? Munya tea. All right, so we have that, and then we have a lovely bathroom. Oh, no rainfall shower. Oh well, but a serviceable bathroom. I would say this is probably the worst of the 3 rooms or 4 places that we've been so far, but twill serve. Ready to get some rest? Yeah, okay. We'll see you on the adventure tomorrow.